Hey everybody, Dr. Passero here, just with another video to give you some additional information. Obviously, pretty much all of my videos that I've been releasing recently have been all around COVID-19, whether it be specific issues for dealing with COVID-19 or dealing with your underlying health conditions to help you have less complications if you do end up with a COVID-19 diagnosis or struggling with it. They've all been related to that, and pretty much everything in our inbox these days and on the news is related to COVID-19. This video is a little bit different. In this video, I want to cover a recent big news report that Zantac, an over-the-counter medication for blocking symptoms associated with acid reflux, was recalled by the FDA due to concerns around a cancer-causing contaminant. So ranitidine has been a over-the-counter, or Zantac is the sort of patented name, has been a really common over-the-counter solution for a lot of people with acid reflux. The FDA started about a year ago, started to get concerned, or maybe 6 months ago, that there were some contaminants in certain preparations of ranitidine that were cancer-causing that shouldn't have been in there. They were giving some warnings around it. Some items were pulled from the shelves, but I think it was just about March, it was around April 5th or 6th, the FDA issued a new warning and basically pulled all ranitidine from the market. So I bring this up because acid reflux is a miserable condition. I've been helping people deal with acid reflux now for at least 6 or 7 years. It really started to take off when I wrote a book about helping people get off of medication or deal with acid reflux in a more natural way. It was hugely successful and has helped a lot of people, and the book still sells quite well today. I'm here to tell you guys that if you are somebody that was relying on ranitidine to manage your acid reflux and are concerned that you're going to be not having that as an option, there are better options out there. And if we look at and understand how your body works and how these medications were actually helping to control the acid reflux, you'll learn that it was not the healthiest thing for your body. So for example, one place where people might turn now that they don't have access to ranitidine would be to use a proton pump inhibitor, which is a stronger drug. Some weak preparations of it are available over the counter. And then of course, most of the proton pump inhibitor prescriptions are written by a doctor. Now, this is a whole nother ball of wax, and proton pump inhibitors are a very widely prescribed drug and have a whole set of dangers associated with themselves. They have not been recalled because they don't contain a cancer-causing ingredient, but they have been labeled with black box warnings from the FDA, which is the most severe warning you can put on a medication. Proton pump inhibitors have been associated with a variety of health concerns: bone loss, potentially dementia. The biggest one is kidney damage, and there's been some significant class action lawsuits against PPI manufacturers for kidney damage. They've been associated with heart disease, associated with significant nutrient deficiencies. These drugs can create some significant problems in human physiology, yet they are written as prescriptions almost like candy. Anybody who presents with any kind of upper GI related problem after it's been established that they don't have some other type of major issue are pretty much given a course of proton pump inhibiting therapy from their doctor. And it's not because the doctors are trying to do anything bad or malintent. They're trying to help, and that is the only tool that they've learned to use for managing acid reflux, which you can realize from reading my book or looking at other information. And this information is on my website, www.greenhealingnow.com. You can link to my book and read a little bit about it, read other blogs and things that I've written about acid reflux, is that there are some incredibly effective tools from the natural pharmacy that we can use to relieve acid reflux. And we're not just talking about relieving it by using a natural supplement in place of a drug, and we do that to some degree to help the symptoms, but actually by looking at your lifestyle and taking some key fundamental approaches to understanding why people get reflux and reversing it, you can actually resolve reflux in a totally holistic fashion, meaning that you rebalance the body to the point where it naturally doesn't have acid reflux. Now, there are some situations where this isn't possible. Some people have very persistent reflux, and we need to use some type of other strategies to manage it. But I would say in over 90% of the cases that I have worked with over the last 7 years, of people that came to me on either an over-the-counter ranitidine-like medication or a prescription proton pump inhibiting medication, over 90% of them we've been able to get off of those medications and symptom-free. And this is something that is done with the approval of their other conventional doctors. So doctors are thrilled if people don't have to be on these medications. I know many gastroenterologists that are very cautious about putting patients on proton pump inhibitors because they are very aware of the dangerous side effects that can be associated. And I'm here to tell you that there is a better answer. So yes, in the midst of all of this craziness with an illness, an unprecedented illness that is gaining our attention unlike anything else, I don't want to forget to address the other reasons why people suffer on a daily basis. And acid reflux is miserable. And I'm sure there are people out there who are or were relying on ranitidine as a way to manage their reflux who don't know what they're going to do now. And I'm here to tell you that there is an answer. And if you'd like more information, you can feel free to give my office a call. We are open and available answering phones and taking appointments via telemedicine. And you can get all that information or just read my website and look at different information on my website. I am currently working on developing a webinar series for helping people to get some instruction at home. So that would be something that would be a complete guide. You'd get a copy of my book for free, along with a whole educational webinar to learn about how to deal with acid reflux from a completely different strategy than traditional models. So it'd be a completely natural approach. And I can tell you that it is effective. So if you want more information, you can give the office a call. Or you can go to the website at www.greenhealingnow.com. And hey, listen, if there's any other topics that you're concerned about related to your health that are getting lost in the mix of all of the concern and attention around COVID-19, let us know. I'm happy to do some videos, post some articles, and give you guys information. Our clinic is here to support you. We've always been here to support you in whichever way that we can. That is what we strive to do every single day. And we all want to be useful in this world. And this is the way that I feel I can be of most service to everyone. So let us know your thoughts and tell us what you're interested in. And if you're concerned about an acid reflux issue, please reach out right away. Thanks again for tuning in. This is Dr. Kevin Passero. Talk to you soon.